Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. If you are a subscriber, hi family. If you're just passing through, I hope that this video will hold you by the ears and get you to become a subscriber. I am moving out of Riz, y'all. Moving out of Riz after so much of being a student. I want a break. I don't want myself here anymore. Ooh. You know, education is key and all, but sometimes you just gotta take a break and explore other things. You'll come back, man. You'll come back as long as you're young and you can still have that passion or that interest to push. Always remember. Anywho, I hope that everyone is good. And I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I'm just gonna take you guys through the whole packing, the whole moving out, you know, transportation and stuff. And I also want to talk about what God has been doing for me this year. You know, a lot has happened. A lot has happened, guys. Damn it, a lot has happened. I'm just still surprised that I'm still here. By God's grace, and so much peace. Anyway, stay tuned and let's move out. is empty, empty, empty. Let me show you. Emptiness. That has been it. I'm gonna show you guys how the van looks, and then we'll take it from there. Is everything in? I'd be the happiest person ever. Trying something new. Hi, welcome. So I'm literally editing this video right now, and I just noticed that I forgot to do what this year has taught me. Clip a bit earlier on, so I'm just gonna get into it a little bit quick right now. Yo, guys, you know when students tell you, "Oh, it's not easy being a student," and then we all laugh about it. We're like, yeah, right. You know, you have your own space. Bazari and as far as guys, it's the pits. It's Pittsburgh. It's Pittsville. It's the pits. So what's happening is that I had my fair share of that experience. Mine was just a lottie. So this being a moving out video, I moved out of Res. I moved out of where I was staying, and after 5 years of academics, at least I'm getting out with 2 belts, 2 qualifications, period. But guys, it was a lot. It was honestly a bit too much at some point. I had to make sure that my mental health was always on check. I had to make sure that my the things that I was doing, they were not pulling me down. They were also not compromising my mental health, you know? I was not falling into depression constantly, or I wasn't getting anxiety attacks and stuff like that. But long story short is that my experience with this whole varsity thing, academics and stuff like that, it was just a lot. It was honestly a lot. In terms of it, I was that group. I have always been that group. Yeah, not always been, but I was that part of that group that moved from physical to online, from online to physical again. Can you imagine the transition that you need to do mentally, physically, like all these other kinds? It was just a lot. Obviously, moving from physical to online was a bit easier because now when you're writing your test, you can just open your book and reference. But as we all know, take-home tests are the pits. So I had to move from physical learning to online learning, and then back to physical again. So it's just a bit too much to have to transition so much in a matter of 2-3 years. That's about you. But the most challenging one was this year, because I basically went back to school alone. And when I mean alone, I mean throughout these other 3-4 years, I've had my friends. I've had my friends pretty close to me, you know. We would all go back to school together, basically. It was always yo, come to see you, hey, February, where. But now, it was different because I was there alone, in a way. So they didn't come back, and the year before this, which was 2021, I literally lived with them in the same unit. So they were just 2 steps walking distance away from me. And that made me so comfortable. I loved every minute of it.
we are so close to one another, and now I had to literally transition again from seeing them every second of the day to having to see them once a month, once in 3 months, twice in 3 months, whenever they would visit, or vice versa. So it's just a lot. It was a lot to transition from. So I had to tell myself that, man, you're gonna make other friends, you're gonna be fine. Yeah, you're so used to being with these people 24/7, but that's gonna be different. You are on your own, and it was not an easy thing to do, honestly. The year, thank God to God that the year was actually quicker for me. Yeah, so I was able to finish fast and stuff like that, but waking up every day, not having your friends so close, wanting to go out and not having your friends around, trying to make new friends and them not even nagaring you. Okay, but now you get to a point of feeling like what it's hasa. Yeah, I was the rock bottom. But shame. No, I read the hints. I really, really read the hints. I tried making new friends, and not even making new friends. I've just been around these people for so long. I thought maybe you could easily be friends. Guy, go kata. Go kata. But it's whatever. It's whatever we move. So, this year, I feel like God has been saying one thing to me, to just wait it out, just be patient and trust Him. I say that because beginning of the year, EJ and so they were very pushy and to your face about this whole mandatory vaccine. I mean, obviously that's what the word mandatory means, but so God was like, no, my child, I got you, relax, wait it out, trust me. And I did. Guys, did they not deactivate my student card? Guys, when I say you just fighting me, they deactivated my card. Literally, couldn't get on campus, couldn't get in to write my test, couldn't get in to write my exam. I could not even go buy bread on campus. That's how bad it was. But God was like, you are stressing for zeroness. Relax, I got you. Calm down, trust me. So when I didn't go to school for like a few days, I chilled and I was like, you know what, Yahweh, I'm giving you this time to work your magic. I'm giving you this time to reach out and touch these people and make a miracle for me. And I did. I backed down. I waited. I took a step back and I was like, I don't want you know. And God was like, what? I grew up like a genie. I grew up like a skinny genie. I grew up like a thick. He rocked up and he showed off. It was the whole mask thing, God. It was the whole, no, we've reached a proper number for the when. We don't need y'all to be doing this anymore. Ha! That 1 hour I could just step into, get on campus, go right, do this, do that. I was like, Luna, when I say you must listen when God speaks to you, Mamela. He was like, no, wait it out. I waited it out. Trust me. And I did. I believed and I trusted him. I had faith that something was going to change and that my situation did change. I'm so grateful for. And yeah, but this year was just a bit difficult for me mentally. I will not lie. I was so exhausted on this whole school thing. I would even tell. Sorry. I was so exhausted of this whole school thing. I would even tell my sister, like, yo, dude, I don't want to be here anymore. Like, I want, and never ever look back. They'll come get my things. She was like, no, don't worry about it. this year's probably teaching you something, and it did. Taught me to be on my own. It taught me to trust more in God. It taught me to be patient, to know that things eventually work themselves out, and they did. So I really do believe that this year was more of a lesson than any other thing, you know. So lesson learned. I'm just praying and hoping that next year will be totally different and totally, and I mean entirely different. And I'm taking a break from school, so let's see what we can actually be doing with this free time, with this extra time going on, because I feel like I've always been a student, because high school, varsity, and you're like, school, book. I feel like now I don't know what I want. I feel like all this time I've been doing what's needed, what I needed to do, which is keep on at school, push that, and get qualifications. Yeah, now I have 2 grade, thank God, but at the same time, it's time to see what is it that Amo truly wants. So stick around and we will see what happens. Oh, guys, look at my nails. And they're pretty, so bright. And they're not that bad, but could be better, I won't lie. Could be way better. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for making it up until to this point of the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends, your family. Let's grow this channel together. I really can't wait, and I hope that this sit down chitty chat minute of what this year has taught me will be a bit of a clarity that I've always been such a student that I felt like I cannot do other things. Felt like you're shooting a video and I'm supposed to be studying or this or that, you know. Now that I'm taking that break, I'm actually keen to see and explore myself and what I can do, what I can do and stuff. So stick around, please throw that sabi. Thank you very much. Bye.